Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sports Addict, where sports it's all that matters. The Niners versus the Cardinals game has ended a couple of hour minutes ago. Uh, the Cardinals beat the Niners 24-23. I think it was a devastating loss for the Niners and for the Niner fans like myself. I mean, things just got complicated. I feel like without a kicker. Then going for that fourth down instead of kicking a field goal feel like cost us, you know? I mean, we should have just sent Jake. I mean, we should have just sent, our punter, Mitch with Snowski. We should have sent him. Even if he missed it, I mean, still, we're still going to give Arizona the same, you know, field, Nothing was going to change. But I mean, I get it. Like, we might be risking, getting the field goal kick blocked. The Cardinals taking it all the way. Instead of making them drive all the way, to the other side of the field. So I get that part, but I think we should have just went for it, like kick the field with Mitch, and see what happens. Still, like the Cardinals would have still had the same field position that they had with our with the fourth down situation that we went for it. But anyway, I'm gonna start off with the player stats for this. No, I'll start with the team stats as an overall, game. The Cardinals had 358 total yards, while the Niners had 384. I mean, we beat them in yards. I mean, not by a lot. They're 358 to 384. Then passing yards, we did better, 231 over 180 by the Cardinal. Rushing yards, they outplayed us. The rushing yard, 169 rushing yards, while we had 153 yards per play. They played us by 2 yards, 6.3 yards by the Cardinals, 6.1 by us, by the Niners. First down, we got 22. The Cardinals had 19. Like I said, I expected a close game. Cardinals had 3 out of 10 third downs, while we had 6 out of 11 third downs. The Cardinals went for it on fourth down. They got 1 for 1 in fourth down. We had 0 for 1 on fourth down. Total play we have 63, while the Cardinals had 57. Like I said, close game. We had 2 sacks on Murray, while they had one on Purdy. 1 punt from us, 2 punts from the Cardinal. Penalties, we did get a lot of penalties. 4 for 21 yards, while they had 1 penalty for 5 yards. And we have fumble losses, 0 from the Cardinals. Mason fumble. That would have changed. That was like the miscue that cost us the game. Because if Mason doesn't fumble, we get the win. We'll still keep the ball, run the couple of plays, maybe score a touchdown, or go for a field goal, or just keep them there, maybe like make the clock go down a little bit and score a touchdown. I think that fumble loss cost us the game, in my opinion. Then we got 2 interceptions on Murray. Then we got one. They got 1 interception on us, the Cardinals. Time of possession, we had it 32:58 with 32 minutes with 58 seconds, while they had it 27 minutes with 2 seconds. I mean, like I said, that fumble by Mason cost us. Look at the time possession. He doesn't fumble. We keep the ball and we keep control of the game. We keep control of the game. We would have won. This game was won by, but That miscue fumble cost us the game, in my opinion. Because, like, I look at the time possession, we have 32 minutes with 58 seconds, while the Cardinal had it 27 minutes with 2 seconds. I mean, Mason doesn't fumble. We take control of that drive. We score a touchdown, get some points. It milked the clock a little bit more. Put the pressure on the Cardinals instead of being the other way around. But it is what it is. But now I'm gonna start with the player stats. Kyle Murray went 19 for 30, 195 yards, one TD, one interception. Rushing, Connor had 19 carries, 85 yards. The average was 4.5, 0 TD. Kyle Murray had 7 carries, 83 yards. His average was 11.9, 1 TD. Receiving, Wilson had 5 receptions, 78 yards, 15.6 his average, 0 TDs. Almost all the receivers had 0 TDs. McBride had 6 receptions, 53 yards, 8.8 average. Harrison had 2 receptions, 36, average 18.0. Like I said, they had 0 touchdowns. James Conner had 2 receptions, 14 yards, 7.0 average. Greg Dortch had 1 reception, 7 yards. His average 7. Tip Remy 1 reception, 5 yards, average 5 yards, and again 0 touchdown. Elijah Higgins 1 reception, 2 yards, a touchdown. Emari DiMicardo 1 reception for no gain. Then the defense had Buda Baker had 8 tackles, 4 assists, 0 sacks, 0 interceptions. Wilson, sir, had 5 tackles, 1 assist, 1 interception. If I don't mention a sack or an interception, it's because they didn't get one. Savion Collins, 4 tackles, 1 assist. Jalen Thompson, 3 tackles, 1 assist. Sean Murphy Bunting, 3 tackles. Jones, 2 tackles, 1 assist. Barnes, 2 tackles, 1 assist. Taylor Demerson had 2 tackles, 1 assist. Stills had 1 tackle, 4 assists. White had 1 tackle, 3 assists, 1 sack. Dong had 1 tackle, 1 assist. Milton had 1 tackle, 1 assist. Thomas the fifth had 1 tackle. Nichols had 1 tackle. Roy Lopez 2 assists. Joey Blunt 0. Everything, all the sets are 0 for him. Clark had 0 tackle, 1 assist. Brown had 0. 0. The rest of the defense had 0. James Conner had 0. Jesse Lukita had 1 assist. Gardeck had basically 0 on the stats. Then kick returns, going to the kick return area. Dallas had one return, 39 yards, average 39, TD 0. Dortch, same thing, one return, 27, average is 27. Then we go with the same, this one. Then punt returns, 1 yards, average 1 by Dortch 0. Then Kiki, Ryland had 3-4. He went 3-for-4 on field goal. His percentage was 75%. His long was 42. His points were 10. Then punting, he punted 2 times, 106. The average was 53.01. Punt line in the 20. So that's the Cardinals stats. Now let's check the Niners stats. Purdy went 19 for 35, 244 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Rushing, Jordan Mason, 40 carry, 89 yards, 6.4, no TD. Purdy, 4 carry, 33 yards, 8.2 average. Exact Guerrero, 5 carries, 22 yards, 4.4 average. Samuel when Debo went 3 carries, 9 yards, average 3.0. Receiving Ayuk 8 reception, yards 147, average 18.4, score 0 TD. Ayuk had a field day today, but we still couldn't get the job done. George Kittle had 8 receptions, 64 yards, average 8.01 TD. Joan Jennings was quiet this game. 1 reception, 13 yards, 13.0 average, especially because he was missed a couple of snaps, when he was on the sideline. Debo Sir was quiet. 1 reception, 11 yards. Jordan Mason, 1 reception, 9 yards, score 0. Then we go on the defensive highlight. Fred Warner, 7 tackles, 5 assists. Brown, 5 tackles. Bosa, 4 tackles. Lenore, 3 tackles, 5 assists. Floyd, 3 tackles, 2 assists. Ward, 3 tackles, 1 assist. Campbell, sir, 2 tackles, 7 assists. Yeldon had 2 tackles. Malik had 1 tackle for 1 assist. Gavin had 1 tackle. Elliott had 1 tackle. Funga had 1 tackle. Malik Collins had 0 tackles, 3 assists. Odom had 0. I don't know why George Kittle comes out. George Kittle, 0. D. Winters, 2 assists. Patrick Taylor Jr., 0 tackles, 0. Sam, 0, 1 assist. McGill, 0 tackles, 1 assist. Then kick return, Exact Warendo, 1 return, 32 yards. His average was 32. Punt returns, we had 0. Kicking, Jake Moody went 2 for 2 before getting injured, 100%. His long was 28, 8 points. That was the I feel like the X factor in this loss. Jake Moody not being there. Then Wisnowski had 1 field goal, 1 for 1, 100 for 26 is long, 3 points. Then we have his punting. He punted once, 41 yards. His average was 41. He did not put any punts in the 20-yard line. So that's your guys' stats. Like I said, it was a close game. I expected a close game, honestly. Well, I wouldn't. Who would have predicted? We would have been without Jake Moody. And that miscue fumble would have cost us the game. But when we went for that fourth down, when we were without Jake Moody, I think that changed everything as well. Besides the fumble, I mean, should the Niners be worried? Wouldn't be worried because I mean, I'm worried about the NFC West. Yes, because we're 0-2 against the NFC West. You know. We were the favorite and expected to win the NFC West. We're 0-2 against the NFC West. We lost to the Rams. We lost to the Cardinals. I mean, if we lose to the Seahawks next week, then I feel like we should be worried about the NFC West. I mean, we should be thinking about a wild card spot if we end up losing to Seattle. If we end up losing to Seattle, Dallas, and the Chiefs, then I think it's time to hit the panic button as a Niner fan, you know, and stuff like that because we're 2-3. If the next game we can easily fall 2-6 with all the injuries, but hopefully we can beat the Seahawks. Hopefully Jake Moody's ready to go for next week. Hopefully we have some players that are injured back. Ufunga back, and he plays the full game. Or else we're in trouble this year. So that's are my thoughts. Any Niner fan like myself watching this video, what are your thoughts on this loss? Leave your guys' comments down below. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, this is Sports Addict, where sports, it's all that matters. Until next time.